Right then. I have recovered from the loss of save file last time. Hopefully. I think I've covered everything. And I think this is exactly where I left off. There's one... I've done a bunch of extra stuff though, because I checked out a guide and to make sure I wasn't missing any story stuff. And what the guide said was, here's a bunch of other car building things you should do. So currently, my car's a bit silly. I think I want to go this way? Question mark. So hopefully that gives me a bit of an advantage in most of the story races, but maybe not the current one, because it's time to go and get our first proper turbo. So it is almost the end of the night, but there's one thing I need to do first. I do have a small turbo on the car at the moment, but there's a much bigger one to be had. Oh, yes, that's right. And for that, we have to go, and this might take a few attempts, because I've upgraded the car so much that all my reference points for actually driving it are kind of outdated. We'll see how things go. I have been save scumming a lot, I have to admit. Some of these races would definitely not have got won if I'd had to deal with like a minute of cutscene and a minute of load time every time I lost. That's right. Akira showboating and talking to himself. Right, so this is a flashback, I guess. And I want to get back into the voice acting headspace, but I also kind of, like, I'm not feeling it for some reason tonight. For this flashback. I don't know, I feel weird. I did actually get out and get some fresh air today, which was nice. Went and walked around the pond in the park. Touched some trees. Eat, you want a race? Let's have a time and battle. Hopefully I'm in the right car. I think I reset after doing... I've done some wonky car builds for various parts of this endeavour. And I have the same power to rate ratio. So yeah, like, you might remember a couple of weeks ago there was a tutorial on tuning and it said lower the power weight to ratio the better, and I'd started off... The car starts off with about 7.7, I think, PWR, and now it's under 3. This is going to take a few goes. Or maybe... Oh, shit. I said I was going to try to keep it out the walls. Car is a bit squirrely at the moment. On the other hand, I've learned how to drift. Or at least I've learned the basics of how to drift. Still tend to over-egg it a bit. You really need to be very, very short on the handbrake. It's very easy to just go too much. That's a wall. You said you weren't going to drive into those. Hey, Lexi. Thanks for coming by. Happy New Year. Good morning. Oh, the corner goes that way. Shit. No, too much handbrake. Always too much handbrake. Ah, have fun. Oh, that was almost good. It's alright, I'm winning the race. That's the important part. Oh, no! What? No, I can't lose now! Save scum. Yep. That's handbrake turning for you. Oh, God. Illegal, immoral, and technically not the fast way around any corner on tarmac. But this game is really determined to get you to do handbrake turns. So, handbraking it is. Especially with as much power as there is in this car and the game's resolution being as low as it is, because it is very, very hard to spot turning points. There we go. I can hear him. He's right behind me. I don't like this. My car is notionally faster because it's lighter, but it's the same power to weight ratio. Oh, fuck. And the driving into walls is not helping in the slightest. I can keep it clean at the end here. Ah, that's not clean. That's also not clean. I'm going to do the same thing again. Yep. Sometimes you win because your opponent just drives into the back of you rather than driving round you. But I'll take it. I've played this game a lot the last couple of days, but I've mostly been watching streams while I do it, so the concentration hasn't really been there. How does he have 2 twin turbos on? What the fuck? Why is he driving with 2 twin turbos? Anyway, gimme. So, you remember that graph? Here of like power and torque and engine response. You might notice that it doesn't look terribly impressive. If I take off this turbocharger, what it doesn't tell you is that, well, it actually does, but not obviously, is that if you add a turbo to this, it doubles the scale of the graph. So now, holy shit. So what was I driving with just then? Where's the other turbo gone? Yeah. So that's like that was with 337 horsepower. And now I have 458 just by going up a turbo. Which is what's known as too fucking much power. Yeah, it took me a while to figure that out because I was like, I put the turbo on and the graph just shrank and I didn't notice that the name had changed. I was like, well, am I missing something? Turbos are complex. Maybe I need to combine it with the right other parts or something. Nope. Not at all. I don't actually need to save. I'm literally just ending the night. Yeah, so I saw the graph flat and I was like, well, maybe I can't use this part yet. And then I realized what was going on. North Yokohama. I bet some real fast jackals are lying in wait out there. But most of them are still hiding in their dens tonight. I think I'll park it. Time to call it a night. It really insists on giving you 2 prompts for every, like, confirm it's the end of a day thing. What? 27 o'clock. Why does it say 27:00 at the top there? That's Kyoji. I'm running out of time. I gotta make it to the Yokohama GP. But Icky's so far ahead of us, I'll never catch up to him. Come on, 7. Get me there. To the unseen land that lies beyond speed. I'm begging you, partner. I'll get out and push you if I have to. He's not going to crash as well, is he? Faster. I need to go faster. He has a cutscene that day talking about how his brother got him into street racing and then died in a car accident. So that's not ominous at all. Wait. So yeah, I guess I've played like 6 hours-ish off stream to catch back up. And altogether, I've played quite a lot of this game because of the lost save and changing emulator and stuff. But this is the start of the 5th night. There are 11 nights, 2 special events, and 2 like final nights. There's like a last night and a final night and an epilogue. So there's a lot of games still to go. I have a recurring dream. I find myself at the murky depths of the ocean's floor. Within that darkness, I find a glimmering fragment of a star. And then I'm at peace, wrapped in the gentle embrace of the waves. The lights flicker across my eyes, coaxing me back to the waking world. And then I hear a voice. It calls my name. My eyes slowly open under the deep ocean, as if I'm being released from a deep unconscious sleep. I've felt this over and over, but in reality... alarm beeps. It was the sound of my ringtone that snapped me out of it. Kenzo sounded super freaked out. Says he's worried about Kyoji. Uh-oh. Something happened last night. Sorry for the flashings. According to Shinsuke, Kyoji had a clandestine meeting with Keisuke at Hanmaku Wolf. Kenzo seems to feel some kinship with Shinsuke. Probably since they're both a little slow. But can we trust him? I don't have a good read on him yet. I can't connect the dots between Kyoji and Keisuke. Why the meeting? Why the secrecy? I hope it isn't... showtime. I can't forget about that dumb catchphrase. If Keisuke had something to offer Kyoji, what was it? Basically, what I've pieced together. Why does that car have such a derpy face? Cars always have faces, but that one is particularly Pokemon? What could be worth dealing with him? Was he tricked? Forced? Coerced? I can't believe this shit. Kyoji is smarter than this. In any case, Kyoji and I have a race tonight. A race that's going to end in tears and heartbreak. For both of us. Well, that's worrying. Whole point of adding physics to this model was so that I can do a better vibing dance. It's a special night in North Yokohama. Tonight we decide who we're sending to the Yokohama GP. There's a lot on the line. I'm going to get to know these streets real well. These roads will be the stage for my victory. I've got to grab the chance while it dangles before me. On these hot driving streets. The animation on the vehicle movement there is not right. I'm still an outsider, but soon they'll cheer my name. I got some stuff to take care of first, so I'll catch you later. Peace. Our deciding race is at the Takashima Wharf. I should stay in North Yokohama until it's time for the showdown. If I have business back home, I should be quick about it. Okay, that means this is probably a timed segment. And I should be pretty careful about what I do. But I want to have a quick zoop around. I thought that said Neko Yokohama Street for a second there. That would be unfortunate. That's the save point. Oops. Not there. What's that? That's the shop. I don't want to go to the shop. I do want to go down here, because somewhere down here... No, not here. Oh, I can't turn round. There we go. Having to do a 3-point turn in this game is a bit much. Which street is it? This one? I'm looking for a specific place. Wrong way. Where is it? Over here? That's the dirt course. I think there's some events there. Where's the fucking building? Oh. That's the unfortunate challenge with the like, can you corner well enough to pick up the chicks thing? Is this building? No. But there is a cutscene here, so I might as well. Yo, look, they're here. Damn, those whips are tight. The hotshots Icky and Akira from South Yoko. Whoa, you see that? The way Akira poked around that corner? That was Makoto's move. These street races are nuts. The Yokohama GP is going to be off the hook. Dubbing all the goons in the same voice, because that's the best I can do. I don't have a wide range of American accents. I wonder if Icky and Akira are feeling short on time like the rest of us. We'll find out. Oops. I should be racing more things and stealing more parts, but now that I have 450 horsepower, it's hard to believe that there's going to be much lying around that I need. I might nab this four-wheel drive chassis. I only have a pretty weak four-wheel drive chassis at the moment, I think. Whoa, that was a snap. Really got to tap that handbrake button. Oh, Jesus, this is too fast. Ow, I'm dead. Genuinely can't tell with these crash barriers sometimes which way the course is going. And I don't know any of the tracks in this location because they're all basically new to me. Is that natively a twin turbo engine? 280 horsepower at 36 is not bad, actually. I might nick that. It's expensive enough to suggest that it might be worth having. And it has 4 slots on it, so... But I like this engine for now. Or at least I think I know what to do with it. Anyway, plot synopsis of, like, what I think has happened up to this point. There's this corporation called OneTech. I'm trying to find their HQ. It is a building in this area. Is it this one? There we go. And they are sponsoring the Grand Prix. And they're also evil, and they have got Keisuke from the Night Races as, like, their agent, basically. Hey, did you hear? That American guy is on the prowl for a date again over at the pickup chicane. Too bad it was stuck at work. Yeah, it blows. Wish I could at least get a racing. Hey, you in the car. Okay. Set piece race. Hey, wait, that's Ed from Bay Lagoon. He's pretty famous, but you know, not as famous as me. The fuck are you, buddy? You don't even get a name. 269.6 horsepower. Nice. I kind of like the look of that spoiler, even though I have a pretty good spoiler now. Let's go! If I steer right, I shouldn't need to brake until that last corner. Nice. That's some Fast and Furious shit. Current fastest lap 32.9. New fastest lap 25.8. This car is ridiculous. This car is so ridiculous. I almost wish I hadn't used the guide because it's making the racing trivial. Although that does mean I can focus on like driving. Is that engine better than the one I just picked up? 280 at 35 is about the same, I think. Let me just check if the guide says anything about this. Ba-bum. One tech building. The engine is somewhat rare, but not massively necessary. Okay, I should actually go to the shop, I guess. And get the VW Beetle Chassis! I don't know what it is with this game. It's got a thing about VW Beetles. If you remember last time I streamed, I spent a bunch of time bilking one specific VW Beetle for parts. On night 1. There is also on night 4 another VW Beetle with a bunch of really like incongruously good parts on it that I poached chassis from, I think. Also, I've come away with some money, so now I have like 900,000 yen. Is it this? Rally tires, and then you can buy 100 kilos of ballast if you want. I already have better tires than any of those, so the next thing I need to do is go here. Chassis. There we go. It's a good job I have all that money actually, because oof. That, I think, is the engine I'm currently using. Right, I can recover some money by selling engines if I want to. That might be a really good engine. Is it mentioned anywhere? Okay, does it have a recommendation? Right, I'm not going to sell anything right now. There is another race I want to do though, because weight reduction is king. Anything that gives me another 20 kilos of weight reduction is fine with me. I'll go here. That's Keisuke driving off because he's been up to something shifty. Was that Keisuke? He was trying to keep a low profile. Usually he drives like a total show-off. It looks like he was meeting with the Grand Tourers. I'm going to meet with the Grand Tourers. And then this might go poorly. I'm not sure. Nice of you to show up, Yui. It's sad that we hardly ever race together like we used to, eh, Tetsu? Ain't that the truth? Times have changed since the old days. I do get nostalgic for them, but those times are over. If you're fixing for a race, it'll have to be as rivals. What are you staring at, Eat? Are you jonesing for a race? I'll need all the practice I can get tonight. I'm in. Doesn't matter none to me. Right then, let's go. She's the leader of like the lady racer gang. They hang out in Chinatown. She's got an incredibly hard race. I'm currently driving with a couple of parts, I think, that I stole from her. I should win this. Like, it's a drag race, but I don't have my drag setup on, so we'll see. I have so much more power, though. That should be all that counts. Or not. I might not be able to repeat that. I'm not sure. But I'll put my drag setup on and try. So... drag tires. Take all that shit off. Wait, can I combine turbos? Apparently I can. Wait, I want to switch to a lower weight chassis as well. Oh, I can't use that one because I don't have the right body, unfortunately. Drag racing, where you just take everything off the car. Yeah, I can only do the unofficial race. There might be new unofficial races, though, so we'll see. The fact that for set-piece races, you can't... okay, I can't really do any of those. Never mind. For like the actual story races, the fact that you can't change your setup for them is really annoying. Fix the car again, and we'll go and do other stuff. Actually, wait. Ignore that. Okay. What are we doing? Okay. Right then. Time to go and do the friggin' girls' chicane thing. All these fancy, flashy alloy wheels that I can't use because that's not the right brake. That one. No. That's 3. What brake? Oh, it is that one. Okay. Carbon struts, and then all the weight reduction. Here, put all the aero back on. It really doesn't give you enough information when it comes to the... what do I have on in place of that? Oh, this one? Yeah. That's a bit more reasonable. So I'm not going to do the chicane thing on stream. It's tedious. Wait, I probably need to catch up to Keisuke. What the fuck is this course? Long is... Oh, it's not long, actually. It's just twisty. Whoa, ow. That's more like it. That was tight. I'm glad I won. Lots of the courses I can kind of see how the course relates to the bit of the city map. That one caught me completely off guard. Oh, this guy also has a money bag. As far as I can tell, you can't actually convert the money bags into money. Well, I guess maybe you can sell them. I haven't tried that. You can use them as ballast. Maybe I should go and try to sell the money bags, actually. Didn't think about that when I was in the shop. I saw Keisuke driving around. Where might he have gone? And can I challenge him to a race? Ah, dang it. Enjoy your breakfast. I managed to get up an hour earlier than I have been today. Which was too early, and that's why I'm a little bit on the yawny side. But on the other hand, it did mean I had time to go and go for a walk. And I needed that. Oh, that's a wall. That wasn't pretty. Free draws and... Oh, yes, there's a... Is it like a... It's an actual cat, right? Not a cat girl. For once. Hydration check. I realise no force on earth is going to get you to hydrate rather than caffeinate while you're off stream, but I have to try. That is a direct upgrade to something I've currently got on the car. I think that is as well, but that one I'm sure about. That's pretty good. I mean, so do I, but people insist on sending me hydration checks, even though I don't have a hydration check thing. Maybe maybe when I make my channel redeems, it'll be like 150 points. Remind Blake that I don't need a hydration point redeem. Hydration check redeem. This is the wrong place. Oops. 1,500 points. I will go to Blake's stream and tell him to hydrate instead. I have plans for my channel points, but they're going to take time to do. Also, I haven't done anything towards the plans in a while, but, like... Please, no. I need that pond. Actually, ponds around here don't need... probably do need a little bit of draining after the amount of rain we've had lately. I do not need another engine. And that's a really heavy chassis, so I probably don't need that either. This is the wrong part of town. Keisuke, where are you? Oh, fuck me. Every time I find him, I get into a random encounter. Are there other, like, PS1 or SNES JRPGs that you can think of that have, like, you chase someone around an area with encounters in, trying to get an encounter with them? It feels like something that would be in Live Alive, but I don't think Live Alive actually did that. This course is so short. Whoops. I guess that's kind of similar. I wonder if in some ways like this was a it probably wasn't, but like I don't need a new ECU. Don't need any of this. I guess FF8 has the brothers set piece is kind of a bit like this. And there's something in the place where Renoa's dad is from. That's an orange car, but it's not the right orange car. I'm being followed by a yellow car that's not the right colour. Keisuke, where are you, you piece of shit? I think I've mostly found him in this sort of area. Typically the set piece cars do fixed routes, I think. Nope, not there. So many orange cars and none of them containing that purple-haired bastard. Ah. I love it when I have almost 3 times the opponent's horsepower. And less than a third of their power to weight ratio. I'm intrigued by the fact that this course, for whatever reason, doesn't have whoops. A like fly through. Corner's going that way. Like all the other courses, when the race starts, the camera flies through them. This one, for some reason, it just puts you directly behind the car on the starting grid. I wonder if it was a late edition or something. Or it was so twisty that they couldn't get a fly through that looked good. Fun course, though. Very sideways. Anything here? Not really. Where the fuck is Keisuke? Oh. Let's go. Ow. Taking full advantage of the collision handling there. It is so easy to put too much steering input in. 250 kilometers an hour. What do? You divide by 8 and times by 5. 250 is about 40? Is that right? Ah, I can't carry any more sacks of cash. Interesting. Divided by 8? No, 30. So it's about 150 miles an hour. Because 200 miles an hour is about 300 kilometers an hour. Very roughly. Where the fuck is Keisuke? There he is. Which way did he go? Was it this way? I don't think it was. I know where I need to go next. I should just go and do that. I think what I'm going to do is, however far I get today, I'm going to go back off stream and play through following the guide just to make sure I don't miss anything. Because there's actually quite a lot of missable story stuff in the game. Whoops, no, that's not where the corner was at all. That's not where the corner was. That was so slow. Ow. So about that not driving into walls thing. Have you got anything? I'm going to grab a steering wheel, even though I don't think they're going to make any difference to me. Because I don't have the slots to use them. As far as I can tell, everything gets the same max number of slots, but the different parts, different like main parts, engine, chassis, body, reach their maximum capacity at different speeds. Where am I going? Here, that's where I'm going. Tonight's race here will decide who goes to the Yokohama GP. What should I do? Ah, so that's the unofficial races. Onwards. I am way outpowered for the plot races. Why was Keisuke meeting with the Grand Tourers? Something doesn't feel right. I feel like I have unfinished business. Oh, I guess I actually have to go and find Keisuke. There he is. Come on. I'm going to keep pestering you. His text is not changing. Maybe I can go back and pester the Grand Tourers. They still have a red light over them. Glad you could make it. The sharks are hungry. Oh, this is the same. I think I'm done for the night. Is this like the same stuff again? Yeah. Here we go. South Yokohama. Okay, so the guide doesn't say anything about what I need to do. Maybe I have to go and do some of the chicane stuff. I'll try a run through that. Annoying though it is. Wiggly wiggly. No, that's the sharp part of the corner. Too much brake. But it's fine. I have all of that stuff. This is the wrong way. Down here, I think. Yeah. The hell is that guy doing? Oh, that's Kenzo. Going very, very slowly. Huh. Uh-oh, this ain't good. I can't move. Someone, anyone, help me. Kenzo? Eat, get me out of here. Poor Kenzo. That was some top-notch driving. Bully Kenzo. I think I stalled it. Damn, that was embarrassing. I can't believe I stalled out back there. You know, I kind of feel like my life as a street racer is stalling too. Isn't your car an automatic? How do you manage to stall it? That's a very good question. Let's talk to poor Kenzo some more. Look at me, I'm up here. How old is Kenzo supposed to be? And also, why is he tiny? So, did you hear? Kyoji said he would quit racing after the Yokohama GP. I can't believe he sprang that on us out of the blue. I was thinking of dropping out of the deciding race and letting him go to the qualifiers. Koji wouldn't like that. He wants to see us give it our all. Right, of course. By the way, did you know about this? After he gets off work, Kyoji races on the same courses that you were racing on. But he isn't happy about his times. You keep getting faster every day. He's having a hard time keeping up. At least he hasn't crashed and died, which is what I thought was going to happen. Is there still more cutscene here? Kenzo's still here. He's gotten all sentimental, but he won't miss the deciding match. Okay. Get back here, Keisuke! Whoops, I hit something. I don't think it was Keisuke. Oh, this might have parts worth taking. Let's go! Oh, fuck me. I wonder, am I so powerful? No, because I keep driving into walls because I can't read these fucking tracks. Let's do that again. Yes, I am save scumming because reset times in this game are brutal and lost parts are bad. There we go. Hey Blakey, thanks for stopping by. There we go. My car's too powerful, which is why I'm winning these races easily. Also, hydration check, Blake. How'd you like that? Turning it right back round on you. Do you have anything that I want? We all need to hydrate, Blake. I am already like 8 ounces into this water bottle. The fuck was I going? Let's go and do the unfortunate set piece. Whoops, daisy. The way the physics works out, if you just clip a wall with your back outside corner. Oops. Forgot there was one last bit of turn there. With your back outside corner of the car, it doesn't slow you down at all. Also, if you run head on into walls, you literally bounce back like it's pinball. Ooh, I need that. That's more weight reduction. You should see that when you play this game, Blake, play the Chinatown Races, because the final straight of the Chinatown course literally comes to a T-junction, and like probably you could brake and drift around the corner if you wanted to, drift around one side of the T, but also it's really funny to just run into the wall at the end of the race because it's across the finish line. That was the race that taught me how to drift, because it's literally just 2 right-angle corners between extremely narrow streets. And the only way I was getting anywhere near getting round them was to pull the old handbrake. I'm looking forward to you playing this game. I hope you're going to stream some of it when you play it, just to show me how it's done. Because I'm not good at it. I'm just like, my car has 3 times as much horsepower as most of the random encounters. There's a very, very good guide on GameFAQs for helping you like pick parts and stuff. Look at this course. Oops. Oh, that is where the course goes. I swear to God, a lot of the time I just cannot tell. I don't know whether it's my eyes or whether like other people are going to be having this experience as well. I just can't tell where the course is going when all the barriers are the same color, because the aliasing just breaks up the image so much. Need to have a system to switch between different window scales. I don't need any of this. Like, if I learn a course and I can come up with some visual marker for where the apexes are, I'm fine. But, like, this is like the second area of the game, and I haven't learnt the courses yet. Excuse me one moment. honk emoji forthcoming. That's not where I wanted to come. Honk. Right, if I pull up here... Let's do the unfortunate set piece. I did this earlier and it didn't take me too long. Oh! There's... the character that I need to beat. So that he'll show up in the next cutscene. What? Why was that not good? Rip. Yeah, I need to get that on the first try. Yeah, it's probably for the best, Lexi. Like, some of those plans were horrifying, and there'll be plenty of time to try them again later. Okay, good. That's not good enough, probably. Yeah. I need to get this perfect, unfortunately. And then come back and do it badly. So this character's gimmick, by the way, the driver, is that he's American, which is why all his phrasing is extra weird. Oh, damn it. Ikuze! This game would have been such a ball ache to play on hardware. Because if you don't get this first try, you're kind of dead. Oh, I can't get that fourth corner at all. Need to actually slow down. Yeah. Oh. I got the fourth corner there. I really don't want to voice act him. Oh, God. Wasn't fast enough. I slowed too much for corner 4. Getting there. Nope. They didn't like any of that. Come on, we can do this. So if you can't tell what's going on, this is the thing that's unfortunate about this game. You come here to show off and pick up chicks, basically. And the pictures are, like, there are 3 girls, and the pictures represent different standards of cornering. Was your cornering exciting enough? Okay, that time I got the last 2. Which is the only pair that I haven't strung together on some other run. What do you want me to do, game? It's quite happy for you to bonk walls if you do it in the right places. You just have to be close. I think the golden rule is that you have to be close to the apex of the corner at relatively good speed. Like if you go too deep into the corner, it's a problem. But you do have to get all 5 of the best girl to get... That's not going to do it. To get the actual prize. It is also speed sensitive. Like, if you're going too slow, I think... Come on. The other thing is you've got to start moving as soon as the... you got to start moving as soon as, like, you got to have the accelerate button basically held down. There we go. Oh no, it downgraded me at the last minute. Is that going to be good enough? No. I wonder if I can just lift off altogether after the 4th apex. Probably not. There we go. I mean, it basically is this little minigame thing. Sugoi! Sweet moves. Come find me later tonight, amigo. God damn it. I think I need to go and do that twice more for the sake of getting the actual rewards. But we're not going to do that because it sucks and it's awful to watch. There he is. Tonight's race here will decide who goes to the Yokohama GP. What should I do? I hope it's not going to make me do chicken races again, because they suck and are boring. Kenzo told me that this will be Kyoji's last race if he loses tonight. Why was Keisuke meeting with the Grand Tourers? Listen, Sho is very young and very, like, unsure of himself. Okay, he is actually only 18. Here we go. There's the rest of my team. Hydration check. Now, like I say, I've got like an absurdly good car because I've just stolen good parts. None of us had spoken with Kyoji that night. Even with that cloud hanging over the team, we had to have our race. Kyoji showed up late, looking pretty ragged. It was strangely out of character for him. He had this blank, dull look in his eye. He didn't say a word. He just stared at me with those empty eyes. His gaze. It scared me. He's going to drive off the end of the pier and die. Everyone ready? I hope you all brought your A game. This is more than a friendly race. Beyond this finish line lies a true dream. The Yokohama GP. The stakes couldn't be higher. Before tonight, it was like we were mere children. We were too busy indulging in the pleasure of racing to care about winning or losing. We only thought about the next turn, the next overtake, the next moment. We blocked out everything else because nothing else mattered. But tonight, it feels different. Suddenly the atmosphere feels thick and heavy. On a race like tonight's, you can't block it out so easily. I don't know what this accent is. It's kind of like half American, half like slightly northern British. We might never get another chance like this in our lives. I want to see you race like your life depended on it. You finally have the opportunity to grasp a true reward. I've waited so long for one. Kyoji has too. Iki's voice echoed throughout the harbour. The rest of us listened with our mouths shut. Nothing we could say would be truer than his words. Okay. Are we doing the pier, or are we doing something else? We're doing something else. Which course is this? Okay. Oh man, I get to start in the front row. There we go. Starting to be able to drift. But also this car has so much power that it's power oversteering in... where the fuck does the course go here? In steady state cornering, which is less good. Oh my god. Kyoji's going over the cliff there into the water. Calling it now. If that's what the way they decide to go with it, where like it's a sequence of races where steadily all your friends get injured or die, leaving you as the last man standing, that would be a really interesting narrative structure for a JRPG. Where am I going? Oh, I'm going that way. Whoops-a-daisy. Oh my god, I hate that road surface. It is so hard on my eyes. That's a fun course, though. I wish I could spend a bit more time on it and figure out that complex. Oh, fucking... Did you see Kenzo at the back there just completely cut Yuka off? Literally just drive immediately sideways into. It wasn't the climactic battle we were anticipating. But this was the miracle I've been dreaming about for a long-ass time. I think I drove pretty well the first lap. The pressure is on now, and I don't know how much torque I'll need to push through. But I'm starting to believe that I can make it. That wasn't so good. I finally let go of the fear that this will bite me in the ass down the line. But I know that it's a delicate and vulnerable dream. Susceptible to the slightest twitch or moment of weakness. Kyoji's engine overheated just as he crossed the finish line. Now that is a face. I wasn't even sure what I could find within a dream of race. I'm so deep in it that I can't bear the shock of waking from it. If you'd spent your entire life working on a car and the engine blew up on you, you'd feel a bit that way. I may have won just a moment ago, but at the same time it felt like I lost something. Something I might not have had to begin with. Also, hey bird, thanks for coming to the stream. Come on, where's that smile? Lighten up, you won. Maybe racing is all about repetition. Yes, it is. That's why I like it. Why does she get the one convincing walk cycle in the game? That might be it. That's the road I'm on, and I can't say where it leads. Not yet, at least. But I'll push forward. For as long as I can muster the will. I glanced at Kyoji and thought about how much we were alike. We were both racing down that same road. And neither of us knew where it would take us. The night is completed. Not saving because I plan to come back and repeat all of this 3 nights later. Is this the qualifying race? Oh no, it's the night before the qualifying round. Might see if I can get to the qualifying round tonight. So it's night before the night before D. Kenji Eno waiting in the wings. Kenji Eno? We haven't seen Kyoji since the deciding race. Something is up with him. Why did he meet with Keisuke the night before? And why did he have that cold, empty look in his eyes? It was freaking me out. Kyoji would always say, a man's got to keep up his appearances. Don't go worrying about me and ruin my vibe. Of course we were all worried about him, but he's the type of person to tough it out and refuse help. Sorry, sudden attack of the silences. We're left with so many unanswered questions. They haunted us as the qualifiers drew near. After tonight, the city will become a battlefield, eh? It's so pretty. How did they make a game look this good? Right. Don't actually know what to do. Is there anything going on at Makoto's corner? I still feel nervous here. We don't know if Makoto will be alright. You can still see the paint from Makoto's car stuck to the caved-in guardrail. It's a wound that's not so easy to heal. Hit up all the regular haunts and see if there's anything there happening. What? Suddenly a race. What? What a horrible screeching and squealing noise. Which car is it coming from? It must be gripping the road with an unnatural strength. It's no ordinary vehicle. Where is it? I can't see it. I can't take much more of that noise. It's like it's hiding just out of view. Is it toying with me? Is this going to be the noise of my own car? It's coming this way. Uh-oh. The fuck is that? What on earth? It's a monster. It gave the honk of there's a race coming up, but I guess not? Question mark? Where else can I prod? Let's go to the ship. The vibe is different tonight. In Bay Lagoon, in Yokohama. Am I just anxious about the Yokohama GP? Nah, that's not the whole story. Something's off. I can feel it. We need to get a hold of Kyoji. I'm sure he's looking around somewhere in this city. I can feel his eyes staring into me with that same hollow gaze. The hell is going on, Kyoji? What are you hiding from us? What is going on? I wonder if he's driving around somewhere. Oops. Oh, this was a really good car. 2 nights ago, the Zeta 3000. Also, my PWR is down to a flat 2. That's absurd. Well, I think by the end of the game, if I keep following the guide, it'll be well below 1. I don't recognize this course anymore. Oh, we're doing the reverse course. That's why I don't recognize it. Also, it's the long version of the course. Bonk. Needed to actually brake there and take the first corner properly so that I could drift the second. Oh my god. For all that this is supposedly the full-length version of, like, Icky's team, of Show's team's, like, home track, we haven't actually raced on it very much yet. And especially the reverse version. So I kind of got no idea what I'm doing. But it's okay, because I have more power than God. So I can just drive, and it's fine. Oh, my engine leveled up. Can I stick another bit on it? What's that? What if I strap another turbo to this engine? .500 horsepower. I forget what the Lev 86 is supposed to be. But, like, this is basically a mid-range Toyota, I think. Fortunately, this game doesn't simulate engine wear and tear. So, can I actually use it? I want to check whether I can use the save point, but I don't want to actually save, because that'll overwrite my save file. Where should I go? Oh, that looks like Icky's car. It's really funny to me that when they talk about this place in the dialogue, it's localized as foreigner graveyard. Ah, right, yeah. But, like, the location name on the map is Gaikokujin Graveyard. Keisuke's been flaunting his cash recently. He just bought a new car. Oh yeah, it was one of those new Kansas. Same kind that the head of Grand Tourist drives. He's going to drive it in the Night Races GP decider. Yeah, like, there's a significant vibe that I get from this, that it's basically like, this is to Initial D as like Homeworld is to the original Battlestar Galactica. We couldn't get the license, so we just made the game anyway. But didn't he just deck out his GRA the other day? Couldn't be cheap, he must be ballin'. He's getting bribes from the evil corporation. Ignore those guys then. What about here? Whoops. I've still not actually watched Initial D. I probably should. I wonder if that's on Funi. Oh, I would watch the series if I was going to watch it. Anything that's even vaguely like racing, you've got to get the series effect. Whoa, that's a corner and a half. Oops. Oh, fuck. Wrong way. Casually runs headfirst into a wall and wins the race anyway? Question mark? Wins the race anyway. Maybe I'll do that as a watch along. I'm contemplating doing a Formula 1 like 2022 watch along. That nobody would come to at all. That could be fun. I actually wanted to stop here because that definitely looks like it might be Iki and Akira. Iki's RS and Akira's X1800 are here. As I made my way up the steps, I began to overhear a hushed conversation. I was intruding on their private meeting. If I wanted gossip, I could have just went to Johnny's. I should have just walked away. Makoto's in bad shape tonight. Yeah. There's only one thing we can do for him now. The Yokohama Grand Prix. I'm breaking every damn record with the... Wait, no. I'm breaking every damn record with the moves he taught me. It'll be my tribute to him. I know you've been busy around the hospital and haven't got much practice in. It's touching, I get that. But none of that will mean anything to me when we're out on that track. Figures. We were burning away the final hours before morning. It's going to be one of those long sleepless nights for all of us. Don't have a sleepless night before a big race. That's dangerous. Hydration check. Bum, bum. Bum, bum. Off they go. Whoops. What's happening here? Is this another one of those GT guys? There was a bigger crowd in Honmoku than I'd ever seen. People had swarmed in to watch the Night Races Yokohama GP deciding race. After I win, I'm booting your sorry ass off the team, Akira. I'll be the boss and you'll be eating dirt. Just get in the car, Keisuke. What's the matter? Scared? You better be. Look at his eyebrows go. Fucking Keisuke. Eat, join us. You're just in time to taste the awesome power of my sweet new cancer. Unfortunate choice there of car name. I'll just intrude on another team's qualifier for the Grand Prix. That makes sense. This one might actually be hard. Like, Keisuke might have some bullshit in that car. Oh, he's got the full aero on. I do know this track, just about. Yeah, there's a whole team who have the Bosozoku thing on their cars. They mostly do drag races, but with massive, massive aero, which, like, I think some wires got crossed in the car design for that one. How many laps am I doing? This looks like it might be 3 or 4 laps. I am over braking. But it doesn't matter, because I have 500 horsepower. I think of Bosozoku as a bikes thing rather than a cars thing. No, needed more handbrake and more actual cornering. Not that it matters, because I have 500 horsepower. That's wild and very silly. That's better. Oh! Ah, okay. Because, like, Bosozoku, when I learned the word Bosozoku in my kanji learning, it was specifically, like, biker gangs. Whoa! Ow! Sorry, Cozy. Thanks for coming by. I was saying to someone the other day, actually, like, my dad used to watch me playing racing games when I was a kid and make all sorts of, like, weirdly snide remarks about my driving. And it's like, it's a racing video game, Dad. I would be much better if I had a wheel. I do not have a wheel. I wish I could afford a proper racing rig, although it probably wouldn't work with this game without some extreme fucking around with RetroArch. You couldn't. I have never been able to get my dad to try a video game himself. Nor would I try. The only video game he's ever played extensively was Solitaire because he got a hyperfixation for it. Sometime around, what, 2001? And played it until he could beat Windows Solitaire in like 48 seconds. So yeah, everyone agrees that Keisuke was being an asshole and that having a car tricked out like that for this kind of racing was a bad idea. I mean, there weren't any... I was playing, like, Need for Speed, mostly. With the cheats at age 10. And my dad was giving me shit for my driving. Like, that was how I drive on a real road. I mean, Formula E does have fucking boost pads now. Although they don't actually have the effect on racing that boost pads typically would. Is that it? Was all of that just an excuse to rub Keisuke's nose in it? I mean, Formula E is, like, a fun time. I just wish that they, like, it wasn't all on street circuits that are just concrete fencing their whole length. Anyone at the park? No one's at the park. Anyone at the tower? Oh, there's a race. We know that's you, Eat. Show us what a Yokohama GP contender is made of. The racing format I want is... And, like, the long-time viewers of this channel will know I have my issues with self-driving cars, but I think the best use of self-driving cars would be motorsport. Specifically, self-driving Formula 1 cars that literally do the thing that allegedly Formula 1 cars can do with driving on walls because their aero's so powerful. Shouldn't do that with real drivers because it'd be incredibly dangerous, but if no drivers in the cars, that would be amazing. Just Formula 1 cars driving in a pipe so that they can go all the way around it like it's a special stage in Sonic. Somebody needs to make this video game, right? Like, you could make this as a video game as a relatively small adjustment to established conventions of like, video game racing games. I also want the drone racing video game, because I can't afford to do actual drone racing, because, oh my god, you break so many fucking drones. But give me a drone racing video game. This could be entertaining. Bye, guys. Whoops. What did you hit, Blake? Every, like, Christmas, I see people... Oh, that's rough. I see people with their new drones out on the park near me. Just, like, trying them out. And I haven't yet seen one hit a tree, but they always seem to start out right next to trees. And I don't know why you do that. It strikes me as very dangerous. Just collecting turbos now. Some of these turbos must be good. Huh, interesting. I would also watch a drone racing anime. Is it the engines or the props that go? I would have expected the props would be the first thing to break. Oh my god, can I race this enormous elephant? That's true, I suppose. I hadn't thought about that. Oh. Oh, God. Yeah, that's rough. And of course, they don't fly very well with one of the engines out. It's another turbo. There's going to be turbos for every single rev range. That's not going to get confusing. What have I currently got on there? That's about right. Okay. Kyoji, where are you? Where's the stadium? I don't actually want to go to the stadium. I want to go to Johnny's, which is here. Yeah, I mean, they look like a lot of fun. I've got so much else to spend my money on. I'm supposed to be redecorating my flat this spring. Coming here brings the GP front and center in my mind. Street racers are ready to finally take the stage. Come tomorrow, the chase is on. The excitement in the joint is over the red line. The noise is up to a fever pitch. Every team is putting it in overdrive tonight. What's the deal with the, like, turtleneck guy with the coat and the, like... That is the hair of, like, an 80s British TV presenter of some sort who is now regarded as deeply creepy and unfortunate. The Queens, Victory Road, and the Night Races are having their deciding races tonight. Oh, like, these are all ambient voices, I guess. The fucking waitress is walking. Every like animation in this game is amazing. Ah, so there are rumors about this. Okay. Get good tea. Oh, I'm stuck in a corner. Where am I trying to get to? I want to go to the hospital, actually. Which is up here. Hey, Makoto, it's me. It's funny how I keep ending up here. After all, I barely met you when we had that race. We hardly even spoke to each other. Excuse me, are you one of his racing friends? Makoto is... he isn't doing well tonight. Something happened last night and his condition got worse. I've kept it a secret from his blonde friend, but I thought I should tell you. I've watched you wait outside the hospital for him. Please, if you can, pray for Makoto. I'm so scared. This is my first patient as a full-time nurse. I want to see his smile as he walks out of the hospital. Every day I try to wake him up with a cheery good morning, and every time I hear back, nothing. I've never heard him speak. So please. I like that they don't shy away from there being this like hint of magic in the back of it. You know, it's a very kind of quote-unquote anime thing to do. But it's good. I wonder if Yuka's out at the Ferris wheel again. Doesn't look like it. The Cosmic Big Wheel. The turns around the Ferris wheel will be some of the toughest in the GP. When I see that wheel, I better hit the brakes hard. I'll need to practice it to get the muscle memory ready before the GP. Interesting. Okay. Where else? Oh, Kyoji might have gone to the Ancient Bay. Look at my record. 77 wins and 1 loss. Presumably on night 1 before I had any engine upgrades. What have we got? Well, there's something here. The old grimy port. Ancient Bay. The light I once saw had vanished. Maybe that night was all just a dream. I hear it again. Someone's calling to me. The pain from our first brawl. That's right, I'm the greatest warrior. Or so I've been told. Where can I go from there? I suppose, like, after the greatest warrior is the fastest legend. Where haven't I checked? I suppose I haven't, like... Oh. Koji didn't show up for work today. I don't know if it's because he finally saved up enough money or what. Still, it isn't like him to walk out like that. I wonder. He was saving money? Say what? You didn't know? He needed money for the 7 he was tuning up. A few nights ago, an eye-searing the orange hyena came here. The guy had a long chat with Kyoji. Soon after, Kyoji finished the work on his car and he's played hooky ever since. Asked the owner of the Grahina if he wanted a free engine checkup. He started cussing up a storm that would make a sailor blush. Sometimes I hate this job. He hit his tuning goal a few nights ago. It must have been the night they met in Honmoku. The tuning of Kyoji's 7, is that connection? If you find Kyoji, tell him to call me, would you? I'm counting on you. Where else might I go? That's Chinatown. I doubt it'll be there. Oh, I could go and see if anyone's at Icky's place, I suppose. That's up here. Oops. I got caught. Hey, I currently have 2343 views. Not that long now, till 2434. God, I haven't raced this course in a long time. And I suck at doing it in this direction. Oh my god! I don't think I need any of that. It might be absurd to come for a visit tonight, but it has been a while since I've seen Aoi. Icky told me that she suddenly became busy with work and that they've been living apart. Truthfully, I don't have any idea what's going on between them. I'm just going to do the same thing. Yeah. Can't visit team leader's girlfriend that he's definitely kind of breaking up with. Show doesn't understand girls, though. Where the hell? I probably have to go to North Yoko. So I've been basically everywhere here, except the stadium. Actually, I might stop there for tonight. I was hoping to get through to the next big event, but it has been over 2 hours, and I need to come back and replay all of this to like follow the guide and get all the good parts and stuff. So I shall see you all tomorrow, I hope, because tomorrow I'm finally starting Xenosaga. That's the big project for 2022 streaming wise, is to play all of Xenosaga. And I'm going to need to do basically 3 hours a week. I'm going to see if there's anyone to raid. Oh. Kalo's live. Why is it always Kalo when I remember to look for someone to raid? Let's raid Kalo. Playing Divinity Original Sin. And yeah, I will see you tomorrow, I hope.